I'm me. I go by many names. Jerome, Ruby Vandal, Nomadic Room. You know what I mean? It's all different phases of my life.
So does your art reflect the like different phases that you go through in your life, similar to your names?
In a sense it does, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. How like cartoonish look, sketches and playful colors and things like that, and in a sense shows you nostalgia of the cartoons and shows that I grew up on, you know, things like that. So, but it's still all the same person, no matter. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all the same shit.
Yeah, it's all the same stuff.
Coming from the same person.
Coming from the same person.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out who he is. You know?
Suffering through art, I feel that.
Basically.
Yeah. What would you say is your biggest like inspiration artistically and also otherwise? Like non-artistically?
One of my biggest inspirations is Maya Bailey. Straight out of Atlanta. You know, I think he's one of the greatest artists of all time. And non-artistically, I would have to say the world. You know what I mean? Like the ignorant ways of the world and the very knowledgeable, intelligent ways of the world. You know? All things inspire me, you know?
Yeah, all like goes into like a little melting pot and you just kind of draw from it, basically.
Just ladle from it and just put it on the canvas, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know, shit happens to you and just be like, all right, let me art this shit out. Or like,
yeah, basically, yeah. Since it's like, you were saying, I remember you was talking about it earlier, it was talking about how Nina Simone said artist's job is to reflect the times. I'm like, no, an artist's job is to do what the fuck they want to do, but in a sense, I'm doing what I want to do, but in a sense, like, you can't ignore these things. You can't ignore it, so in a sense, you're consciously doing it. Whether you want to or not, you're going to reflect on it. Some type of feeling behind it and make it visual, so.
No, like, art if you don't reflect. There's nothing if you don't reflect. You don't learn from it.
Basically,
yeah. A lot of your work is like really politically charged. Like a good portion of it, at least.
Like I have the fun side and I have this side. It's like you said, politically charged, driven. And, you know, I guess this is growing up. I've always been that roll with the punches kind of guy. Always, yeah. You know, I would just, you know, whatever is convenient at the moment. But it's like, you know what? Into a more radical side, like, you know, scared to show certain things. It's like, man, fuck what everybody think. Fuck the oppressors. It's like, do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, we don't know how long we have here, so you got to make every day count. And that's what I feel like I try to do in a sense, because I could be very skeptical about doing something, like just keep putting it off. You'll never do it if you keep putting it off. So it's like the time is always now. Just coming into myself and being like, you know, that whole like fear is not real. It's
what do you mean?
It's a man-made thing, you know. So it's just like, you know, just do it. Ain't nothing to it. You know, you'll scar yourself up a bit. You don't scratch yourself up, but in doing so, you're always learning.
Do you intend to like get a response out your work, like, at all, or you just doing it because it's just like that's how you feel at the moment?
I never look for any type of, how can I say this? I never look for any type of validation from people, confirmation from people. This is all how I feel. I know sometimes I may show some contradiction. That's all. It all comes with growing. Every day, I may not feel this way that I felt yesterday because I've learned new things. So some things you may see may contradict with some other things, but it's all part of me growing as a person. You know, I feel like my work is my diary. So when you see certain things, you know, it's just me growing as to a man.
Last question: have you ever had Asiago bread?
What is that? I know Asiago cheese.
Yeah, like you go to Panera and or get it pizza from a pizza shop. Most of the bread they use, like in a crust, is like Asiago sometimes. Yeah. So like it's just like it's a thicker type of bread. It's like focaccia, and it's cheesier. It's like fluffy on the inside. It's like really, really good. Just like if you ever go to Panera, get a sandwich on Asiago focaccia or the 3 cheese bread. And I'll be like, we don't have 3 cheese, but you just be like Asiago bread. And they'll be like, oh art.
Yeah, I have had it before.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean I've had it before. Like I remember we used to I get it from the church. One time, we used to get it from a church around the corner, didn't even know what it was. And we used to just like I know it's supposed to be like heated up.
Yeah.
We used to just eat it like straight with the actual block in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be melted, but we used to just cut it straight up and eat it with a sandwich. Like, you know.
Oh, that's crazy.
We used to get it from the church around the corner. I remember something like that. Yeah. That Panera is that place, an old maid type valley. Bread, that, you know, that them type of stuff that them old women cook.
That's it.